being married to somebody not from Ghana has been like, for me, the biggest eye opener. It's the biggest. Even raising the kids is like a different way of raising it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's just very, very man, what I thought about African American culture, she changed it.
Yeah.
She really changed it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah. I think for us, it was more of we were married, but we also accepted that we are individuals, right? So I never encroached in her space, and she never did with mine.
Yes.
And what that does is it kind of it merges itself like magically, right?
When we went on that first date, my car was a 97 Mercury Sable. It had a dent on the side, right? And we left the restaurant, and I'm like, I parked all the way on the other side of the parking lot. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to walk her to her car. Wait, why are you following me? Like, oh, Lord. It's over. All right. Hey, listen, this is my wife, Ashley, and that's Big Bro. Say something, Big Bro.
Oh, I'm Nielsen. This is my wife, Tamilia.
All right. All right, so one of the things that I've always wondered, and it's interesting having a big brother who also married a different culture, you know, and I like having a dialogue. You know, we've been married for 16. This is 16, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 years.
Better get that right.
Yeah, exactly. How many years have y'all been married?
We've been married for 4 years.
4 years?
Known each other for 8.
Yeah.
About. Yeah.
What was the biggest thing for you guys, you know, getting married? Like different cultures, right? What was the biggest thing?
Well, I would say for me personally, I'm a very open-minded person. So when I was, leaving Ghana, I didn't tell myself I was coming to get kind of like stuck in the same stuff that I was doing. So my first 2 relationships when I came here was completely different cultures. Hispanic and a white person. And not to say but I think I didn't want to make them, I wouldn't say a mistake, but I didn't want to just kind of do the same stuff I was doing in Ghana, like yeah. Because there's always that stigma, like when you're traveling, people tell you, oh, don't, God, yeah, I say, you know what I mean? Like, don't, our brothers and sisters, they are trouble and blah, 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 blah.
It's funny you say that because I will say the same thing because I remember when my older brother got married, because he didn't marry a Ghanaian either.
Okay.
And it was like, my parents have always been open-minded, but it was more like that. Well, because, when we think of African Americans, it's like, are you sure this is going to work? Like, because, there's always a stigma,
Yeah.
So I remember when I came and I said, hey, listen, I think I've also found the one. It was like, oh, okay, cool, but where is she from? And I said, well, she's also from Virginia. And, my mom was like, okay. Because it's like, like Zosie said, it's like, when you coming from Ghana, it's like,
right.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the African-American route because,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been interesting.
What they show us, and I think over the years for me, I've kind of like learned how to decipher information. I don't just take like what is out there. Like I want to experience some of the stuff for myself and make a decision for myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, talk to my wife and she'll say, she was the stuff that it showed them growing up was Africa was like a hut. People live on trees.
Yes.
all this stuff, right?
Lions running around and zebras running around.
And they throw spears.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember one time we were at her parents' house, and I remember we were talking, and the conversation was just like, "Oh wow, like it's interesting that you guys have a regular house," and I'm like, "Wait, do y'all really think that we live in like a village or something?"
Yeah, that's all we knew.
Yep. And how many wives do you have?
Yeah, yep, that's yeah. Yep.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That is wild. It's hearing it from you also just is like,
Yeah.
so y'all really thought that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's the information. I try not to blame, right? Because it's the information they get. Right?
Literally like what we were taught in school.
Yeah.
Like
And that Swahili was the only language that they speak in Africa.
Yeah.
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 So I have a few group chats in WhatsApp, and sometimes I tell her because I have to correct some of my friends that are back home haven't really traveled because of the stuff that they say, and so I try not to like blame them for some of the comments because they don't know, right? I mean, her family is well educated, really cool. We went to Ghana with her mom and her dad and one of her uncles and his fiancée at that time.
Right.
And he's gone to Ghana over the past 2 years more than me.
Wow.
Yeah, like they've gone back to back. And, just my first interaction with them is like, you can't take what people say, right? Like,
Yes.
they wanted information. So we shared information and we kind of exchanged. Yeah, of course, I always tell people you go to places like Nima and those, you're going to find it.
You're gonna fight it. Yes.
The crazy people that they're talking about, right? Like, if you go into the inner city of Baltimore, you're going to find the crazy stuff. But what percentage are you looking at, right? If you're a stat person, like what percentage are you looking at? Because I also have like very, very good, apart from my family, I have like very, very good African-American friends, right? So I don't know where that stigma came from. Well, the only thing I can blame it on is like the media kind of giving that information and
I think I remember when we the person like when I was trying to court her and court Ashley and I went to her house. One of the biggest things for me was it's a 2-parent household. Like okay, like because that's not what I heard about
exactly.
African-Americans.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Like dad's not around.
Dad's not around, but
Yeah.
wait, this man is actually here,
Right.
And then I remember one time we're sitting at that kitchen table and we're dating, and I mean, I thought I could go upstairs. I mean, her dad looked at me like, and I said, "Oh wow, okay, well, it's not what I heard."
Don't lose your life, son.
You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting that hearing from your wife how because I always tell my mom all the time, like, I don't know, man, like they don't look like the normal African American people, Ashley's mom has a real job. It's like she went to school, her sister is going to school, her brother is going to school, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
But I think that is normal. Like, I feel like that is normal. I feel like the information they give us is not normal. You know what I mean? I feel like a 2-parent household, like you said, mom being around, dad being around, going to school. I think that's the norm. Why did they create that thing? Like this is how they live. Because it's not.
It's really
It's
not.
not.
I will not lie. When I landed in America, my mindset was what I saw on. I don't remember, like back in the day, like MTV, Metro TV. They'll play music videos and stuff like that. Like all those things. I thought landing in Silver Spring, Maryland, that's what I was going to see. Like, where is the crazy guy? Like, the rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's not what they said.
That's not what it is.
I don't know. Just
When I came, I was older. I came to hustle, so I came to get some cheese.
You came to get some.
So
What year did you come? How old are you when you came to America?
26, 27.
See, I came to America. I left Ghana at 18.
Yeah,
So
we did
it's
that
like,
math.
Well, I know we did that. For me, it was like,
Yeah,
I got to grow up here.
Yeah,
So it was just interesting. It's interesting.
yeah. I think we talking about culture. One of the things that we always have not a fight, but it's like we always joke about is when it comes to the food.
Definitely.
Because sometimes for dinner, she's like, yeah, I can make some sandwiches. I'm like, that's not food.
Yeah, like we talking about sandwiches.
Sandwiches?
Not.
The same thing. There'd be just a night I just want
Something
pork and
simple.
beans and hot dogs.
Yeah.
And no.
Absolutely
Why are
no.
we doing that?
No.
What is that?
What is that?
That,
He's like, that's not food.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's an
not-
appetizer.
No, we can't.
this is a struggle meal.
No.
Why are we doing that? No. One of the things, I can eat rice every single day when I come home.
Yeah, he can too. And I'm not a rice person, so it's like,
And my wife is like, okay, like, we gotta find something
rice
else.
again.
It's like,
And the eggs.
Yeah.
oh, I bought that.
I don't really eat egg like that. I mean, if it's there, I'll eat it.
Look, I need it because
That's you see, that's the stigma too.
because it's true.
It's not an actual thing.
It's not.
My brother doesn't eat eggs at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
That's the only Ghanaian.
at all.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
So we might have to revoke your card because you are definitely.
You're gonna revoke his too?
Yes.
I eat it when it's available. I'm not gonna go out of my way to eat it. Like I don't need it.
So the way you're looking is like you eat eggs with.
Yeah, in the morning is breakfast. Like I can boil an egg and eat it and drink my coffee and I'm on my way.
I don't even eat breakfast, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't consider eating breakfast. I just drink coffee and
Yeah,
egg.
I could do without it.
Yeah, he's not grabbing the egg on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, my wife has to boil it.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy interesting. So yeah, I know you guys got kids. Are you guys speaking the local language to them, or what are we doing about that?
I mean, I've told you I would like for them to learn.
Yeah. So again, experience, right? I worked with this lady. Remember I told you about Svetlana. So she's Ukrainian and her husband is French. And she speaks both. I think they speak Ukrainian in Ukraine. Okay. And then she speaks Russian too. So she speaks 2 languages. And her husband speaks French. And they spoke the languages to their kid, their daughter. And when she started school, she was struggling. Right? So it's not a hesitation thing. It's more of because English is what they use to educate them here.
Yeah.
And I also feel like it's easier. Like Ezzy's like I have an older son. He's picking up the language now. And he's doing better. Right? So I'm like, okay, if they go, but I mean the little one, the boy, the 3-year-old, he says stuff that I say like mini Sunny. Like
Yeah.
if he's misbehaving, I'm like, quit. Like he knows those words.
Right.
But it's not really.
And he reacts to them.
He
Like,
knows
he
what they
knows.
mean.
Yeah.
Like he uses them, like he will say it in the right setting,
Yeah.
which is kind of scary sometimes because I'm like, bro, you 3. Like, how do you know what?
It's the same thing with Robert. He will say the quiet, and it's like, or I'll say like the mini fiorbo, and they're like. Initially, I was kind of like, do I really want to do this? Because to your point, it's like, I kind of want them to self-discover. Hey, you want to speak it? Cool. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
But they tend to laugh about it when I'm speaking. My parents, like my dad will speak it to them. Even my nephews and my 2 nephews, they just like, y'all speaking that funny thing again.
I used to use it as like an out, right? Like when my oldest was little, when I'm driving, because she'll tell you I drive crazy, but that's not true. She has more tickets than I do. But anyway, see, let's fast forward to my point.
Yeah, get to the point.
I use that as a way of getting at drivers when I'm on the road, right? Like I'm able to use the cuss words and they don't understand it.
Oh wow!
Instead of throwing the F-bomb around,
Yeah.
like that's your
outlet.
That's my outlet.
Okay.
When I'm frustrated on the road, like with the driving, right, or my reaction to stuff. So it's not really like I'm not using F this in the car because somebody's.
That's
Listening.
That's no, because even if they hear it, they don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they won't repeat it, right? But like I said, with my now he's getting older. It's like he knows the stuff that we are saying, and we speak pidgin a lot too. The broken English.
Your wife does?
No, she doesn't.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But like me and my brother, like
Okay.
Yeah, or like your best friend.
oh, my best friend, like
Yeah.
we speak pidgin a lot. So when we are speaking, he's kind of like, he kind of knows what we are saying. So now you kind of like have to be careful in case you are saying something that is out of pocket.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because sometimes, like maybe I'll be talking to like Danny or like Chris, and then we say something, and Robert tends to know what we're saying because when he starts with the "Hey, Charlie," or and I'm like, my guy.
Go to your room.
You gotta go. But my wife, she's doing a better job of picking up on.
Some of the words.
So in other words, yeah.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get sold when we get to Ghana. I know we talked about this earlier. We met at North Shore where we were working. I didn't even want to talk to her because I had a mindset of American girl. She's probably gonna be like, "Who is this African guy?" Just be honest with you.
And what? Just not like give you the time of day?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Just being very transparent. Because, I've met other African Americans, and it's like, oh, you speak in, they make fun of how you say things.
Yeah.
So once I pick up that off you, it's just like, yeah, man, I'm not come there. So when I met her, I used to see her go up and down, but I didn't really pay. My mind was made up that she's probably gonna say no. This African guy,
African booty scratching.
yeah, this African guy, it's just expected, So I remember seeing her. Remember when I saw you guys at was it Walmart or Fridays?
Fridays with your brother.
Yes, I saw her Fridays with her sister, and I was eating with my brother, and I said, "Oh man, it's that girl from Nordstrom. It's the girl from Nordstrom." It's like, I gotta try this thing. I was like, "Nah, boss, man. First of all, you're an international student. You this clown. You don't have any money in America. You don't have any money in America. What are you gonna do?" So I just kind of like just said hi, and I just was whatever. But then you see this person again, like, listen, she's smiling back. Why not?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Why not? So,
Right.
how you
Give you a version?
Well, I actually approached him
That's her version.
at Whole Foods. I was in the bakery and he was in receiving. So I feel like we had kind of already had a little banter going back and forth. Like we used to joke and play around a lot before we kind of took it seriously.
Yeah.
So from there, I don't know. I guess you asked me out on the first date. I don't know.
Yeah. It took a while.
Yeah. He had his hesitations too.
I had my hesitation because I was like experiencing some disappointment in my prior relationship. And I credit my mom for kind of continuing our relationship. Because even when we exchanged contact, it took like 2-3 months before we even.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm like, why isn't he texting me back?
like I was
So you play hard to get.
no.
Kinda.
I kind of did the same thing about it. Let me see, what was it? Like 3 days after we initially met up again. Yeah, 3 days. And he was about to cut me off.
I was.
Yeah.
And then the funny part is, I remember our first date. I always tell people, listen, you may see me now, but when we went on that first date, my car was a 97 Mercury Sable. It had a dent on the side. Right? And we left the restaurant, and I'm like, I parked all the way on the other side of the parking lot. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to walk her to her car. Wait, why are you following me? Like, oh, Lord. It's over. You know, you might have seen this burgundy car with the dent on the side. That's, oh my God. I was like, you know what?
It's not gonna work.
It's not. So I remember when we left, I didn't even think she was gonna
Reply.
It's not. It's not because a 97 Mercury Sable.
What year was yours? You had a Toyota.
I had a Honda.
Oh, a Honda, yeah.
Yeah, I had a Honda 07.
Well, you had an 07.
Oh, yeah. I had a 07.
Yeah,
Wait,
Honda Accord.
no. She's saying an 07 Accord because, yes, when she left college, that was the car that her daughter had her bought, the brand new one. So don't compare that.
Well, I bought mine used.
Yeah, so think about a brand new Accord and an 97 Mercury Sable. Not gonna happen. You know, so yeah, it was interesting. I genuinely think, because I remember when I told my mom, I was like, she just looks stable. I just felt like, you know, my mom was like, no, you know, because similar to yours, I've dated somebody from Ghana before. Nothing against Ghana women. Nothing against Ghana women. It just, my guard was also up. As like, they keep saying date your Ghana girls, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, y'all saying all this stuff, but they are more crazier than the ones that I meet. Just be candid.
Right.
There's the narrative about African American women. I'm sorry. You can get the same nonsense from the people from Ghana.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't want to date anymore. I was done. Right. I was done because I was going through a lot at the time that we met. So I didn't want to waste their time, and two, I didn't want a relationship at that time. Right. And I had created like I won't say a guard, but I had developed some kind of hatred.
Really?
Because if I tell you, I mean,
Yeah, that's for another
it's
time.
another story. Like it was
bad.
one of those. But my mom's advice to me was, do not use your past experience or whatever she did to hate like other women, because there will be somebody that you're gonna meet that will be completely different.
Yeah.
Right? And at that time, she was really the only person that I was talking to after, again, a few months that we exchanged contact. So then I think it was the accepting each other for who we were at that time of our lives, perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
I
feel like even at Whole Foods, like, you know, you had your Ghanaian co-workers and friends, and then I had African American, and it still was like this weird like divide. Like,
Yeah,
we shouldn't have been dating.
right.
It was just very weird. Like,
She just said we shouldn't be. It's like
Like, why?
why?
yeah, like, what do you guys see in each other? What do you guys
I'll
have in
tell
common?
I'll tell you something very funny. So, not to put my dad's business out there, but the tribe that he doesn't like in Ghana are the tribe that both my sisters married from. and my brother and our wives are like from two completely different places.
You know, I tell people I work all the time, right? When we think about, in America, it's like, yeah, whites against blacks, Hispanic, whatever.
Yeah.
We are the same thing.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was a girl I dated, and I kid you not, my mom went to my grandmother and said, he needs to let her leave my house because he cannot take her serious. That's because she's from a different tribe.
Wow.
We just don't do that. And I'm just not like
what?
wait, what? Because, as a young person, you're not thinking,
Yeah.
Right.
oh, you really cannot go that route. You have to stick with
Right.
God, girl, because that's what you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And even in America, I remember I dated this girl. She's not even a God girl. And my mom was very like,
No.
well, I'm gonna let your aunt go see this family and see. But I'm not trying to marry her like right there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, no, it's just interesting. It's like America really opened my eyes to a lot of things, you know, along those lines.
The division is real, and I've also kind of like developed the sense of there's so much sensitivity with stuff. Like even when somebody says something, and you take it for what it is, you are kind of do yourself a disservice. I kind of look at where the person is coming from. I remember when we were dating. I play soccer. I still play, and we were out in Germantown when she was watching me play, and her brother called her, and he's like, "Where you at?" And she's like, "I'm in Germantown. What are you doing there?" She's like, "I'm watching soccer." And he's like, "Oh, you date an African dude?"
Well, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
All
again,
I can do is laugh.
yes,
'cause-
like somebody who take it so personal.
Yeah.
But I like he's like my boy, right? Like it didn't come from a bad place.
right.
Like, bro, and you know, from just the conversations you have with most of them, like when even in school, going to school here, right? Like high school, middle school, the kids that play soccer are African kids.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You saw the French,
Africans or Hispanics.
The
Like,
French soccer team, last World Cup, it was all African kids.
there you go. So
Yeah, it's
if you,
definitely not.
if you tend to take it like, oh, it's being like, there's nothing racist about that. Like,
No, but it's funny when we got married. Her uncle David, we didn't get along. We didn't. You can ask her. Like,
Wow.
I remember everybody accepted me
except him.
except him. And I remember one time I went to her mom and I said, I don't know where this is coming from. There's no woman back home. I don't need her for nothing because
Right.
I'm sorry. I will figure it out.
Right.
Because she can tell you, I was leaving for Australia.
Baby.
I stayed because of her. I was leaving for Australia. I was done with America. I was like, been there, done that. Let's go on to the next, mission.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I was going to Australia. I had to find a place.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was finding a place.
I know.
My parents
Totally
are not
different
on board.
dynamic.
Yeah, my parents are not on board, but I just said, no, I'm going to Australia because I just feel like that may better suit what I want,
Yeah.
And then when I started dating her and then the uncle was also doing his thing, I said, man,
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
done with it. But now,
They're
Best
awesome.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my first Thanksgiving
Yeah.
with her family. Oh boy.
oh God, don't get me started.
She
Is that another cultural thing with the Thanksgiving, like the food and everything?
It wasn't so much the food.
Okay.
You remember the first one that Scotty, Demetra, all your people were there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an American thing, but I felt like everybody had a question.
Yes.
The doubts. The let's make fun of him because he I'm sitting there like, bro, what? Nah, man, you're not going to disrespect me, man. And I remember that Thanksgiving, like, it was just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
lot.
I was stuck in the conversation for 2 hours.
At one point, I generally don't want to be there no more because it's like, what do you guys think I'm about to do here? Like, it's like, the food was, mac and cheese and those things is because of her. I didn't know what that was.
As for the food, yeah.
Southern cooking.
I didn't know what that is. Like, when I hear yam, that's not yam.
Yeah, totally.
Completely different. Yeah.
That's a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when we were in Ghana, he had ordered.
He ordered yam when we went to
But what
that
was
place. It was yam.
And what else?
It was yam and the spinach stew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he literally
Culinary.
he didn't touch
He
it
didn't touch the yam.
because in his head, like it's not a sweet potato.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
Yeah, yam
this
is sweet
not
potato
yam.
for
I'm like, Dad, you're supposed to eat it with that.
That was like the biggest thing for me. Like, wait, what are y'all eating? Like, everything is like mac and cheese,
Yes.
stuffing.
Yeah, sweet potatoes, collard greens.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? You know, then my sister-in-law, I always tell people, my sister-in-law is like my girl. Like,
Yeah.
'cause she is literally like,
They're the same sign.
she eats whatever. Like, she's been to Ghana. Like, now I even feel like I'm the foreigner. She's like trying to tell me what to do. But like, in terms of food, like, Ashley's parents, like, you know, her mom loves peanut butter soup. Like, jollof, obviously, jollof. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
my mother-in-law will try, like, so what is in this? You know, but it's like, my father-in-law? Y'all get that away from him.
He's not trying it.
Oh, no. Wait, goat meat?
Nah, we tried that.
The audacity. Goat.
Better make sure you have chicken.
Yes. Literally.
Turkey for her dad.
Really?
Oh boy.
Only turkey.
Only turkey.
I don't even think he tried the goat at all.
No, he
Or
didn't.
maybe. I don't know. I feel like when he was in Ghana, he tried to try
Tried to try everything.
more
yeah.
things. Yeah, but he's very much like,
Yeah.
let me have my soul food. That's it. Like, I don't want to try anything else.
Like we do a better, like, you know, I when we started, I was like, I'm very open to stuff. So we are very open to trying new cuisines.
Okay.
Whether we like it or not, we give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we travel, that's what we do. We have to eat like what is there. We always, when we see like Americans like out traveling and they still trying to eat burgers,
McDonald's.
we are like, come
Like,
on.
yeah,
man.
we know it's here, but like, you don't need to eat
don't
that.
need to
Eat something else.
yeah.
Chicken
Yeah.
tenders.
That's, you know, it's funny you say the chicken tenders thing. When you go to a restaurant, and I see a grown person order chicken tenders, I'm like, you cannot possibly tell me you're not that diverse. Like, open your mind a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
try something.
Something else.
But I think a lot of it is people just not like traveling and surrounding themselves with people from different cultures. Yeah. Like, that's all you know.
I don't know. It's just interesting. It's just being married to somebody not from Ghana has been like, for me, the biggest eye opener.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
biggest. Even raising the kids is like a different way of raising it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's just very, very.
Yeah.
What I thought about African American culture, she changed it.
Yeah.
She really changed it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I mean, when her dad had someone, I'm very close to her dad. When we have a lot of conversations. So when he's talking about how they grew up, like it seems so similar to like the way my dad and his brothers grew up, and then the way they raised us. It's like super similar with the discipline, like the everything. And I'm like, so when we went to Ghana, I remember her dad was saying, I feel we are the same family. I think it was two brothers, and one was in the bush doing something, and the other one was captured. That's how we ended up here. Because it's like the joking, like everything that we do, like I've never felt out of place since like before we even got married. Like I've never felt out of place. Like her uncles treat me like family. Like I have her favorite cousin, Kanisha. Like me and her, we kind of strong-headed. So when we meet, we just go back and forth. Nobody wins.
Because neither of you guys want to back down.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to back down. She's also not backing down. And we go back and forth. Like, I mean, I can't, like, it just feels like I'm home.
Yeah, it really
You know,
is.
and-
If I look back to when we got married, seeing her own niece now dating a Ghanaian is wild to me because I'm like, wow, you know, her cousin at that time used to be like, oh my God, you know, oh my God. You know?
Cousin, not niece, but yeah.
So it's just like weird, but now it's like everybody's open now.
Yeah.
And I always laugh at it. I say, it's just funny that you set a tone and precedence with your people. I guess now we want to be open-minded by like,
But I think now, like, especially with like social media and things, like, there's so many African Americans going and traveling to Ghana and like actually experiencing it for themselves. So then they come back, and I think it's like kind of opening up that divide and gap that there was before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, you got to go experience it for yourself.
So I have a question for you. You've been to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about your first 24 hours in Ghana,
Yeah.
what was that like? Think about that little girl and what she led to the school.
Yeah. Completely different. It was nothing. I was telling him upstairs, like, it exceeded my expectations, honestly. I was expecting for it to just be like dirt and animals running around, you know? And no, I mean, it was completely different. I was shocked.
Wow.
And honestly can't wait to go back. It was really, we had an awesome trip. We did so many things and nothing of what I was expecting. And I kind of went into it like, I didn't want to know like what Ghana was like before going. I had seen like, you know, like
Pictures.
and stuff, but I kind of just wanted to go like open-minded and really experience it for myself.
I think what you said is really impactful. You know, that's why this whole time for me, I keep telling her, just go with vibes.
Yeah.
Because if you go with like this, it has to be this.
Yeah.
You limit yourself, right? So I keep telling her, let's go with vibes.
Yeah.
Go with vibes, because when you land, you're going to probably be like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, this isn't what I was thinking.
I'm not even thinking that it's going to be bad at all.
You know,
But-
it's just. I
I know it'll be different, but I'm excited.
Yeah. You love it.
What's your biggest challenge? I mean, I know you guys have been married for 4, but what's your biggest challenge with the whole culture?
I don't think there is a huge challenge. I think we've kind of made our way like over the humps. So I can't really say there's a huge challenge. No.
And I want to say, your dad has helped big time because of where they and how they grew up. So there's this kind of like, I'm trying to find the right word, like comfort and some kind of, I'm trying to think the right word to use to describe. Because being open to stuff, right, makes it easy for you to accept things, right? So I think that's one. And then the moment you start accepting how everybody is and accepting them for who they are, it makes it easier. Remember, I made a comment of perfectly imperfect.
Yeah.
I think that's what made us kind of like, okay, you're going to have your flaws.
Yes.
I'm not going to like certain things.
Yes.
Yeah.
But her dad's biggest thing, like when we're about to get married, was communication.
Yes.
If you guys are on the same page
Yeah.
to talk about whatever happens, that's like 90% of the battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the person is not willing to talk, then it's like,
And that's what I always tell people. Listen, I tell people all the time, I don't care who you marry. White, Asian, African, whatever. If you don't have communication, I don't care. You're back to square one.
it's
Yeah.
done.
You're back to square one. But the reason why I asked you that, when we first got married, like, we're from Ghana. You're going to speak Ghana. You're going to speak broken English.
Yeah.
That was my fear that I always had in the back of my mind. Like, oh my gosh, like, is she going to feel insecure when I'm having a conversation with those, like, and she's sitting there, like, and I never see my wife even care. Because you hear all the stories. And it's like, I felt like I had to speak English, like constantly do that. Okay, this is what he said.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blessed that my wife doesn't really care.
Yeah, I think for us,
I
I think for us it was more of, we were married, but we also accepted that we are individuals, right? So I never encroached in her space, and she never did with mine.
Yes.
And what that does is it kind of, you slowly tend to create that, yeah, it merges itself like magically, right? Because sometimes people kind of, like, you want to be there to kind of know what the person is doing. Like no, like she has her friends
Yes.
that she hangs out with, like, and they have their conversations. If they are in the house, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Like, if she, I remember when we moved in, and when she says you're coming over, I'm like, I'm going somewhere. And it's like, it wasn't like I don't want to be there. It was more like, it's your time.
That's your thing.
That's your time with your girls. That's your, like, I'll find somewhere to meet.
Yes.
Like, I can always, go to the field or
Yes.
hit a couple of my homies and go check on them, and just give you your space. And it's kind of the same. And there was no question of, where are you going? Like, so slowly it has become a thing where it's like, all right, now when we meet,
No,
there's like no surprise.
it's really, really refreshing hearing from, like, I don't know, a couple that it's like, okay, it's like, wait. Because people always look at her like she's crazy, like, nah, because, no, think about it, right? Where you going, like, all this stuff. You are your own person.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what I'm going to talk with Danny about, or Chris about, or like my friends in Texas about who are from Ghana. It's just like,
Yeah.
you're going to come along at some point. You know?
Yeah.
Like my friends, like the ones that live in Texas, it's really crazy that there's only one couple, Frank, who's married to Ghanaian.
Okay.
JR is married to a white Indian lady.
Okay.
So it's like we are all so like
Open.
open
Yeah.
to stuff that, and one of the guys, he's Indian, right? He said something, he's like, man, these Ghanaian boys are built different because y'all just like, hey, I'm doing this, and it's like,
Just go.
what do you want me to tell you? Not because it's like I'm just, it's like, my wife understands. I'm gonna go and talk to.
Like, so, right.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on. I thought you were the ones that were supposed to be going through this turmoil.
With the African Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so serious.
No, yeah. I mean, I just, like he said, like, I think, especially like with the language, like even when we were like at Whole Foods, there was a couple of Ghanaian guys and they were speaking their language. And who am I to, try to interfere and try to figure out what you guys are talking about? That's your business, And so it's always been like that. And then he goes and he has his soccer 2-3 times a week, and then he's gone
But
for.
that is so weird that I'm so serious.
He's gone for hours.
But it's weird. You know what? This is
Just like Madden. Madden.
we don't want to talk about that one. We don't. It's just an outlet. It's just an outlet for us to just.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's your outlet.
Yes, but it's just weird, and I'm so serious. Prior to meeting your wife, I have not met, well, especially my brother's wife, both of my brother's wives, I don't meet African American women that are welcoming, and it's like, hey, listen, yeah, that's my husband. He may be from Ghana, but that doesn't mean he's an idiot or like, let's treat him a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's just weird hearing you say, yeah, he's playing soccer. Like, wait, what?
Sometimes I go so much, and then it's like, I'm like, oh man, okay, let me sit this one out. And then I'm in the house, right? And she's like, oh, you're not going today?
So we play Madden, with the guys.
Yeah.
That's, so we had a conversation one day and we go, hey, listen, we don't play on Sundays, but you see, we might have to drop it to maybe like 4 days or something. So I go upstairs in the bedroom and I'm like, she's like, oh, you guys are not playing? I'm like, yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah. Got used to that.
Yeah, like, because I put the kids to bed and I'm like, okay, cool, you good? Okay, cool. I'm going to go play Madden with the boys. But it's like, wait, you okay with me going downstairs? Like,
Right.
this is not normal,
I mean, for me, I just feel like there's so many other things you could be doing.
Yeah.
Like, especially like if he's playing Madden, at least you know he's in the house.
Yeah. He's not out some bar or something.
Exactly. And so I know he's at soccer. I know he's surrounded by his brothers. So I'm like, whatever you want to do. You could be doing way worse.
That is crazy. I don't think you understand. Because if somebody would have told me this 21 years ago that this is what African American women think, because social media tells you something else.
Yeah, and I was gonna say we're not all like this. I mean, I don't know.
No.
Social media presents a whole different thing. So it's like for us, I was thinking for myself, if she didn't work out, man, we're going to probably age or we got to try something else. No, because it's just what I know I heard,
Yeah.
not what I'm seeing.
Right.
You know,
Not what you're experiencing. Yeah.
It's just really interesting. But it's funny that I have a similar story
Yeah.
Yeah.
to this crazy man over.
You just really have to let people like prove themselves, like he was saying, because if you go off of like what everybody else is like saying about, you know, a certain culture, then obviously we wouldn't be sitting here.
That's true. Yeah. Well, it's been a good conversation.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Getting to know you guys.
Hopefully somebody out there doesn't get scared to date out of their
Out of their race.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I think that's the biggest thing. You
Yeah.
know, it can't work. It doesn't have to always be this linear thing that you always do.
Right. Like
Especially when it comes to African and African American, like
That is
Like-
the biggest.
yeah, it's huge.
like we are the same.
Totally different.
We are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why is there this divide?
Yeah.
I don't think we can solve that.
Never.
But she said something. Your wife said something. You gotta figure it out yourself and be open-minded.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, because my sister-in-law, I promise, I feel like she's gonna date someone from Ghana because at this point, at the rate she's moving, just like
She is truly
She's just gonna pop up
adopted.
and be married one.
and I'm sitting there like,
Yeah.
girl, you know, man, like, or she be like, oh, what do you think about this gun? I'm the one that say no. No.
So you hate from outside.
Well, I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I just
Trying
wanna
to
make
protect
sure
her.
she's
Yeah, she's
okay.
good. Yeah.
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 Because when she came back from Ghana, I said, my sister, relax. Relax.
She's like, everyone is so nice.
I said,
That's like, I bet.
I bet it.
They are nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
But wait,
Still.
you know, but
Yeah.
no. But good dialogue. It's glad having this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Meaning it's a couple that has similar
Experience.
Sir. Yeah.
awesome. Cool.
It's cool.